Hello, beautiful ones. Christine Riedel here from christineriedel.ca and GaiaMysteries.com. I just wanted to make this little video for you today to show you how to take a sacred journal from this, your basic sketchbook, right, the plain book, into this, or this, or this. In an easy to do, cost effective, yet long lasting way. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to get a hardcover sketchbook. Right? It doesn't have to, be like this. It doesn't have to have the black cover, but you need to be hardcover. And this particular sketchbook I got at Chapters Indigo for $12.95. Right. And the reason that I use a sketchbook with the plain pages for my sacred journals as opposed to a regular journal with the lines is because it allows for more creativity. It allows me to draw, record, visionary symbols and pictures as well as words. And I find that things just flow more if there's no lines. When I first got one of these for myself, I was very disappointed in the fact that I couldn't find any sketchbooks that had, beautiful covers on them that were representative of what I was going to be placing in the, the journal itself. And so in doing a shamanic journey, I connected with my allies and guides, and that's where I received the initial idea to use decoupage and found objects in order to personalize and create journals that are spiritually and personally meaningful for me. So the first thing you need is a sketchbook. Right? Then you need some found materials. So you want to collect flowers, leaves, you can collect bits of twigs. For flowers and leaves, any kind of plant material, it works best if you press them beforehand. So as you can see, this is a very simple press. Inside, right, I have some pressed flowers and leaves that I'm going to be using to cover my Sacred Creation Journal. I'll be doing for you in the next video. Another way to easily press flowers, you can use the old book technique. This works really, really well too, right? It's just two pieces of plexiglass. They can be any size, and I put the absorbent material. So here I've got some napkins. There's some paper towels, and these are some grape leaves that I pressed to use in a future journal creation. You can utilize dried herbs. You can utilize, if you see on this one, I have some small pebbles. There's even some dirt in here. I always use an image So it can be a found image that you get off of the internet. This particular image is from a calendar. This image was a card, and then I placed rose petals and lavender around it. This was an image that I printed off of the internet. So the visual images are totally up to you. Collecting feathers, right? So in here I have, you know, a selection of smaller feathers. A lot of these are hawk feathers. Hawk is one of my totem animals. And in this box, I have a combination of larger feathers. So there's some crow feathers in here. There's some geese feathers. There's some rhea feathers. I've got feathers from, you know, whenever I find a feather on the ground, I always ask if that feather is a gift for me. And when I get a yes, I pick it up and I add it to my collection, and then I use it in my shamanic creations, as well as in my my journal decoupages. So certainly you can use other items as other found items as well. You know, anything that is relevant to you. But this is sort of, you know, how to get started. Once you sort of got the items together that you're going to use to decoupage. So this is what I'm going to be decoupaging today. All right, this is the main picture that I'm going to be placing in the center. Okay, so this is a rendition of Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance, which for me, you know, is totally in alignment with this, placing it on this cover, because this book is my sacred creation journal. So all the ideas that I come up with for workshops, business ideas, all sort of go in here. And by placing Lakshmi and some other items on the front, not only will I beautify it, not only will I make it even more sacred and personal to me, but I will also be infusing these creations with the energy of Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. So I have my main picture. So on the next video, what you're going to see is me actually going through the decoupage process. What you want to do, if you want to do this along with me, or, you know, just watch and then do it on your own, what I always do is I place things on here according sort of to the either the vision that I had received previously, or if I've gotten information about what to include on here, but then been told just to channel it in the moment, then that's what I'll do too. But I'll gather everything together so it's all here. Makes it easy. Okay, in the next video, you'll see me actually putting this together.